Have you ever wanted the white, picturesque sands of Hawaii, but the traditions of Japan all being stomped down by America? Okinawa is the place for you. Hi, I'm Faye, and this is how I plan for Japan. Today is day 104. Our fundage hasn't changed. I do not have a word for you. Okinawa is the island prefecture that quite often just gets forgotten because it's all of those little islands that are off the tail of Japan, and most people just think that they're separate things for the most part, but they are actually a full prefecture. And today we're going to go through a few little bits and pieces of what they have and what their culture is, starting with their history, because Okinawa got absolutely fucked on by America. America set up a bunch of army bases there at the end of and post World War II, and they did not leave for 30 years. That's why Okinawa is also the least Japan percentage area of Japan. Because there are so many Americans that still live there, or at the very least, people of American descent, which is a fucking hilarious thing to say, because every time anyone talks about, oh, people of this descent, people of that descent, it's usually Americans complaining about people coming to their country. But hey, we got one backwards. This being said, there are a lot of westernizations. There are a lot of... Easiest way that I can put it is Tex-Mex fusion places, where they've taken a little bit of Japan, a little bit of America, smashed them together. So we have things like Ocean Park, which is a small theme park, which, let's be real, this looks like something you'd see in a stereotypical, not stereotypical, actually, yeah, stereotypical, like Samoa or Hawaii. Not how it actually is today, but how everyone just thinks of it. It involves a cultural museum. It is... Amusement park is not an accurate term. It is basically just a giant hotel with small attractions around it, essentially. It's beaches, it's tropical style housing. But yeah, 0 out of 10. By the way, we are not going to go to any of these places. I just thought, hey, we haven't talked about Okinawa yet, so let's get in there. Next up, we have Pineapple Park. This one actually is a theme park, and it's pineapple themed. And doesn't this just look delightful? This is how you get in there, and I fucking love me some pineapples. But it's also just it's just... Why would you not want to go to a pineapple-based theme park? I have no information about it, apart from what I've told you and what I've shown you. I don't need any more. Let's... Nago theme park. Let's see what we can actually pull up, eh? There are trains, there are rides, there is everything that the last place should have had, except all of it is pineapple themed. I want to bring my kids here. This is actually larger than I expected as well. Hey, cool. So by the looks of things, they're actually just expanding this into a full nature themed theme park. That's great. It'd also be really cool if it was environmentally sound, but I'm doubtful. Next up, we're going to have a look at something that I can't remember what his username is, but my mate T-Saurus suggested to me a while ago, which is Churaumi Aquarium. Churaumi. That one's going to throw me for a loop. It's an aquarium. What else can I say? But they have some of the most diverse collections of animals outside of Australia, because Australia does aquariums fucking well. So does Japan. The problem being, Okinawa is basically the only place that has them because it has the nice tropical, semi-tropical waters that attract those animals. Whereas the rest of Japan doesn't really have that. Except for maybe Kyushu. But that's still a bit of a stretch, and they've got enough going. Yeah, if you want an aquarium, you want Japan, here you go. Have an aquarium in Japan. Next up, we have Zakimi Castle Ruins. I love some castle ruins. These do not look Japanese in the slightest. You could have told me this was in England and I would have believed you. I don't have much to talk about tonight, let's be real. But we do have food, which is excellent. So we have stir fries. I don't like Spam. I don't know why people use Spam. That being said, it's basically just Devon. And I do like that. Okinawa soba, which is, I believe, predominantly seafood based. Oh, they do also do porks. And taco rice, which is your fusion meal. They have taken tacos, which aren't American in the first place, and they've made them a don. I don't know how I feel about that. They've made a don that's just covered in fucking beef, lettuce, tomatoes, and salsa. Oh. There is both a Mexican and a Japanese man rolling over in their graves about this. Swear to fucking God. Some of their smaller dishes actually look fucking delightful, though. This just looks like pork belly. Except you know it would have been amazing. Mimiga is pork's ear that gets boiled. I'm going to give that one a no. I have heard about umiburo, which I do believe are actually like a kind of seaweed seed, essentially. Tofuyo. No. They fermented and aged regular tofu. Tofu was gross enough without it. Yagi sashimi, I would eat goat. I wouldn't be surprised if I have eaten goat in the past. Orion beer is everywhere. I don't drink enough. That's going to do it for today. Okinawa is a weird and wonderful place. You should go check it out if you've got the time. But, hey, I've been Faye, you've been awesome, and I'll see you all tomorrow.